So what's up, guys? We are here at KT Beauty Boom. I am Kristie. I am the co-owner of KT, and we are here telling our hair story. So I wanted to share with you guys my hair story about how and why I got started with KT and the birth behind it. So we are 9 years in the making, and 9 years of when I basically had this revelation of when I needed to kind of transform. So that transformation came in whenever I went through traumatic hair loss. So I went through traumatic hair loss depression. I had chunks of my hair. I was 20 years old and I was having like chunks of my hair come out, and I wasn't exactly sure why. Then I went through post-surgery, and a lot more of my hair was coming out, and I didn't know how to manage it. So one day I ended up going to a beauty salon, and I had like different patches in my hair. My hair was very matted, so I thought that the lady could fix it whenever I went into the salon. Well, she was combing my hair, brushing it, and she just gave up. Like literally, she just almost, it was almost like it gave her stress, and then with her stressing, it caused me the stress. So I just told her to cut it off. I don't know, I just was in the room and I just said, cut it off, I'll figure it out. And so she had everybody in the salon come up to me asking me if I was okay, asking me if I was all right. And I just told them I was okay. I'm tired of my hair. It's coming out anyway. She can't deal with it. Nobody can deal with it. Like, just I have no choice but to let it go. So I'm trying not to get emotional, but when I let my hair go, I went into a deep depression. I went through hair loss depression, I went through traumatic hair loss because I felt ugly, I felt insecure, and I felt undesirable. I completely felt like misunderstood. I had no hair. I had to wear a lot of makeup, big earrings in order for me to feel good about myself. So moving forward, I remember one day I just woke up one day and I was mad at my depression. I was just mad at myself. I was mad that I lost my hair. So I just decided to go to H-E-B. I grabbed avocados, I grabbed bananas, I grabbed honey, I grabbed eggs, I grabbed whatever you can think of, and I was just determined to show the world that everything from the earth works. It didn't matter what it was. I was just determined, like, it's gonna come from the earth, it's gonna work, and I'm gonna get my hair back. Like, no matter what, I'm gonna get my hair back. So every day I was in the kitchen. I had things in the blender. I had avocado in the blender, honey in the blender. I had eggs in the blender. I had grapeseed oil in the blender. I'm blending up, making this deep mix. And every single day I was committed to taking care of myself. I had conditioner mixes. I had egg mixes. I had mayonnaise mixes. All the H-E-B mixes you could think of from the food market, I was mixing. And my hair started to grow back, and I was shocked. And so a lot of people, like, faster than I expected, and I started to like see results come back a lot faster, where a lot of people were asking me what I was doing for my hair. So I was like, well, I'm making my own product, and you can just try it and see if it works for you. So it started to work for other people, but mind you, I still wasn't like, oh, I'm about to sell this. It wasn't my intention at all. I truly came from a hurt place, and I just wanted to help people who went through the same hurt as me. And so then from there, we found out that my grandmother had cancer, and she was losing her hair. Now, mind you, I thought in my mind, like, okay, I should, like, you know, give my grandmother this, and like, I'm like, but at the same time, I'm like, man, I don't want to be too pushy. I don't want to be too overbearing. It was just a lot of insecurities that came with that thought. And so what happened was my mother was like, no, she's losing her hair. She's feeling the same way you felt. So why would, I allow my grandmother who's losing her hair to feel the same way I felt when I was losing my hair? So I just gave her the little mixtures that I concocted, put together, and we started to see her pricklies come back. We really started to see her hair slowly start to come back. And again, mind you, I still wasn't a part of me where I was like, okay, yeah, I want to sell. Like, no, I still wasn't there yet. I still just wanted to help. And so my mother, who was also an entrepreneur, she basically looked at everything I had, and she goes, we can help more people. You can really do this. I'm like, I didn't feel like I had the capacity to do it. I know I just didn't believe in myself. She told me I could do it. So basically, it took everything I had. Mind you, I had conditioner, mayo, avocado mixes, oil mixes, all different mixes that just came from the H-E-B. My mother became a board-certified hair loss practitioner. She upgraded everything I had, so nothing had to be refrigerated. And then from there, I became a plant chemist. So I studied plants. I believe that I just believe that with everything that came from the earth, my hair grew back. So I was able to transform my hair. So then I wanted to go vegan. I just wanted to go all the way through. And I just started to change my whole life. And I was okay, I'm plant everything. Now it does have this struggle. We do have my ups and downs and struggle, especially with veganism. But as far as my goal is being overall plant-based inside and plant-based on the outside, the same mission that I had before when I was 20 years old and I lost all my hair, it's the same mission that I have now. So now that I'm here with my hair, and you see that's my journey. I went through depression, and I decided to take my depression and make products, and now we're here with KT Beauty Boom. K is for Kristie, T is for Thelma. Beauty is a beauty around the world, and the boom is where we just bring that passion, that energy, that love, that joy. That's what that boom comes in at. And that's the development of KT Beauty Boom. And now we're here. My mother helps people who deal with severe scalp conditions, and I help people who deal with hair loss, depression, and build up hair confidence. And that's why we're here. You guys will be able to see my hair transform with the products that we created here in our store between me and my mother brain, that what it does in our hair, and you'll get to see the start and finish.